Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you've been doing this for years now.
Yeah.
How do you see the world of media changing from like when you first started into now?
I think it's tougher, believe it or not. A lot of people would say, oh, but it's so easy to get published now, which it is because of Amazon and Kindle, and you can,
Hmm.
upload your work, yourself. You don't have to go through a
Right.
publisher. But in another way, that has meant that there's such a huge number of titles
Hmm.
that it's really hard for a writer to, get any traction, any attention, because, there are 13 million books,
Hmm.
so you're a tiny little grain of sand at that
Right.
sea. So there is more access, but it's also more difficult to kind of, as you say, get the big break or whatever. Um, they're sort of working against each other. And the big break is, it's like it is in music or anything else. So much about luck and the right place and the right time and the right
Hmm.
sound and the right, so you can't think, oh, this is going to be it or
Right.
whatever. You just, at least for me, I write the books that demand to be written in my head
Hmm.
that I have to write.
And I think the thing I like about that is that you talked about like taking your time to write it versus now we have like AI. You can just put something in
Oh,
and hit enter, and everything comes up. So I think it's a great thing when it comes from the heart like that.
yeah. I mean, your broadcast talks about from the heart.
Hmm.
And for me, any of the arts need to come from the heart,
Hmm.
whether it's visual or music or writing. And yeah, now we can shortcut with AI, and it's sort of, I don't really understand the attraction of that,
Hmm.
except purely monetary, because the whole act of creation is to understand yourself and other people in the world. And if you just don't try to do that, you just put in a prompt and let the machine do it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.